When we think of iconic Hollywood collaborations, Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner might not be the first duo that comes to mind, yet their story is one of trust, admiration, and creative synergy that left a lasting impact on cinema. Their connection began with a film that would become a defining moment for both of them, The Bodyguard, 1992. This was a tale of love, protection, and resilience, brought to life by two people from very different worlds. Beyond the box office success, the film revealed a deep human connection between Houston and Costner, a partnership built on respect, encouragement, and shared history that transcended fame. The unlikely origins of The Bodyguard. Originally, The Bodyguard was written with Diana Ross and Steve McQueen in mind, yet it faced repeated rejection from studios, 67 times in fact. The script eventually reached Kevin Costner, who at the time was not yet a household name. However, after the massive success of Dances with Wolves, he had the influence to bring this project to life. Costner's vision was clear. Whitney Houston, the world-renowned singer, would star opposite him. This was a bold choice, as Houston had no prior acting experience. Despite skepticism from the industry, Costner believed she had the charisma, presence, and talent to make the film extraordinary. Convincing Whitney Houston initially, Whitney was hesitant to take the role. She feared harsh critics and worried about stepping into a medium where she had no experience. The idea of acting alongside a celebrated Hollywood actor intimidated her. It took a personal call from Kevin Costner to change her mind. Costner's confidence in her ability and his encouragement helped Whitney take the leap. She realized that this was an opportunity to challenge herself and grow. While accepting the role was just the beginning, it required immense courage. Whitney would not only be performing in her first acting role, but would also face scrutiny from a public unaccustomed to seeing her in a cinematic context. Facing industry challenges. Once Whitney agreed, the challenges only grew. The studio demanded a screen test before confirming her casting, citing concerns about a black woman playing a romantic lead opposite a white actor. Costner fully supported her, but could not bypass the studio's requirement. On the day of the test, Whitney appeared anxious and insecure. She doubted herself despite her immense talent and global fame. Costner, moved by her vulnerability, even considered bending the rules to protect her. Yet he refrained, knowing fairness was essential. This day revealed Whitney's humanity. A superstar weighed down by her desire to excel and a determination to give her very best, even when confronting her insecurities. The screen test revelation. The screen test revealed much about Whitney's dedication. Before starting, she asked Costner to leave her alone, retreating for 20 minutes to prepare. When she returned, the filmmakers had to stop after just 4 minutes because her makeup began to melt under the hot studio lights. Whitney explained quietly, "I just wanted to look my best." This moment highlighted her perfectionism and vulnerability. Despite her public image of confidence and glamour, she was deeply concerned about how she presented herself. Costner recognized that her commitment to excellence was more than professional. It was personal. Whitney approached every challenge with sincerity, investing all her energy, heart, and soul. The film's unprecedented success. The Bodyguard became an unprecedented success, earning nearly $500 million worldwide. Kevin Costner credited much of the film's magic to Whitney Houston. Her performance as Rachel Marin captivated audiences, and her rendition of "I Will Always Love You" became one of the most iconic moments in cinematic history. Interestingly, that song wasn't even part of the original plan. A different song was initially intended for the film, yet Whitney's voice transformed it into a defining emotional moment. Costner often emphasized that while many actors could have played his role, Whitney was irreplaceable in hers. Her talent, dedication, and humanity elevated the film beyond expectations. Shared backgrounds and bonds beyond the set, Whitney and Kevin bonded over shared experiences. Both had grown up in the Baptist church, exchanging stories about their childhood mischief, from passing notes during sermons to imaginative games in the church kitchen. These moments created a bond that went deeper than professional collaboration. Costner recounted these stories at her funeral, recalling the laughter and camaraderie they shared. Their friendship was built on mutual understanding, empathy, and trust. Through these personal connections, he came to appreciate her not only as a performer, but as a person with vulnerabilities, ambitions, and a desire for excellence that matched his own. Costner's unseen support. Costner's devotion to Whitney extended beyond professional encouragement. When he learned she was struggling with addiction, he wrote her letters expressing concern, support, and hope. Even though he found writing difficult, he never received responses, yet the act reflected his enduring care. At her funeral, he spoke of the heartbreak of watching her doubt herself despite being a global icon. He highlighted the gap between Whitney's perceived insecurities and the extraordinary talent she possessed. For Costner, it wasn't about fame or public perception. It was about supporting a friend he admired and loved deeply. Eulogy and emotional tribute. During Whitney Houston's funeral in February 2012, Kevin Costner delivered a heartfelt eulogy. He shared intimate details about their friendship, her insecurities, and her unmatched dedication to her craft. Costner described her as a phenomenon, someone who set a bar so high that even professional singers hesitated to approach her songs. He emphasized her humanity, her effort, and the authenticity she brought to every performance. Costner's words captured the essence of their bond, painting a portrait of a woman who was simultaneously larger than life and profoundly human. His tribute was both a farewell and an acknowledgement of her enduring impact. Whitney's legacy. Whitney Houston's influence extended far beyond music or film. She embodied the struggle and triumph of pursuing excellence under immense pressure. Her role in The Bodyguard remains iconic, but her perseverance, vulnerability, and dedication to giving her best defined her true legacy. Kevin Costner's reflections reveal the depth of their partnership, rooted not in spectacle but in understanding, encouragement, and shared humanity. Whitney's story reminds us of the power of trust, mentorship, and friendship. Through her performances and the memories she left behind, she continues to inspire generations of artists and audiences worldwide. Conclusion. A friendship remembered. The story of Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner is one of courage, trust, and profound admiration. Together, they transformed a challenging project into an enduring cinematic masterpiece, while also building a deep friendship. Costner's support, encouragement, and devotion helped Whitney navigate fears, industry challenges, and personal struggles, showcasing the power of unwavering belief in another person. Their bond serves as a reminder that true partnerships are built on respect, empathy, and shared experiences. Whitney's legacy, both on screen and in the hearts of those who knew her, continues to shine, leaving a lasting testament to her talent, humanity, and the extraordinary connection she shared with Kevin Costner.